a Latin language sermon presented to a small selection of extremely submissive and breedable twinks.
William of
assigned Sean a
Baskerville,
twink.
who has been assigned a submissive and breedable boy wife.
The young stock version of a himbo, which is of course a twink.
It's like there are the twinks. You've got the twinks who are all hot, and there's 3 twinks. Several. I 3 twinks is called a KY. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something here. I don't.
It's called a polycule.
Oh yeah, exactly. If you're lucky.
Sean Connery, twinks, and Hugo Drax.
One of their young twink femboy monks was found dead,
The twink femboy monk has been killed.
and then the femboy killed himself out of shame.
Fully, this is the story of how a monastery tears itself apart in the quest for twink pussy.
My Spanish is really rusty. I must be so wrong about this. Like, this cannot be what actually got said.
Femboyismo. He meets Nosferatu, who simply tells him that him bussy got me acting unwise. And then Benedictines are like perverse and depraved and like love that him bussy.
Clearly this femboy jumped off the tower. He committed suicide.
They pull this guy out of the vat of pig's blood, and it's Venantius, who is another twink.
He was a friend of the dead femboy.
It's especially true of what we call oblats, so all the twinks.
From the friend of the femboy.
Adelmo and Venantius, both of our dead twinks.
And he sees what the femboy was working on, and he's been drawing fucking furry shit. So whilst Connery is like talking to Ron Perlman, the gibbering hunchback, about the femboy and his mate were in distress. So the femboy furry artist.
Yeah,
it's kind of like The Ring, but for a book.
Yeah, and there's
and like it's like is going to be
seal is unattractive gay men dying. The first 2 it's twinks.
And you can directly cut this, Nate, if you don't want me to say it. But I have a comment here from one Nate Bethea. It says, "My only name of the rose comment is critical support for brother Berengar, who looks like he's never seen the sun, never left his gaming chair, and is blasting through twinks like a Sherman through Georgia."
Femboy Jesus.
That's right. If you like Christian Slater saying the word master in a faintly questioning intonation, you are gonna fucking jerk yourself raw to this movie.
I don't appreciate you calling me out quite that hard, but that's fine. Thank you.
Blasting through twinks is against nature.
I'm always saying that. Brother Thorn, Brother Caldwell-Kelly. Let's get back to these breedable twinks.
Cannot stress enough that they are over 18.
All of these are of age. All of our submissive breedable twinks. We're old enough to vote.